Hi, I'm Johanna.
I'm Rian.
And today we will be making stained glass windows.
As you can see, we are wearing some fancy headwear, and this is supposed to be a habit, which for those of you who don't know, is what a nun wears. And that is because stained glass windows, we kind of took that as like stained glass windows in a church. And so that's kind of the theme that we'll be carrying out for the rest of this video.
So in this recipe, you will need wax paper, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, flavored marshmallows, 2 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and 1 stick of butter, and a large mixing bowl. And a large pan.
So first we're going to chop the butter into small pieces. We're going to use the whole stick, but we just want it to melt as quick as possible, and it will melt if it's in smaller chunks. Just do this real quick. Now we're going to dump it in the pan. Now we're going to open the bag of chocolate chips, and we're going to pour the whole bag in. So now you're going to put it on low heat so that you don't burn it.
Notice how the chocolate is starting to melt, so you have to stir it right away. Now that the butter is almost melted, you're going to turn it to the lowest heat and keep mixing.
Wow, Johanna, doesn't that look really good?
It looks heavenly. Now that the chocolate is fully melted, we're going to turn the oven all the way off.
Boom. Now the recipe calls for some vanilla extract. Alright, so now we're going to pour it into the 1 teaspoon measurement and dump it into the chocolate mixture.
Now that the chocolate has cooled, we're going to pour it into the large mixing bowl. Okay. Now you're going to scrape the rest of the chocolate into the bowl so you don't waste any of the ingredients.
Remember what Mrs. Corda says, never waste any chocolate. Okay, so now we're going to dump all the marshmallows in and make sure you don't waste any, so get all of them in there. And notice we are using a different scraper. We're not using the same one, Johanna, just like, don't worry everybody. We're going to fold in to make sure that the chocolate is covering all of them, all of the marshmallows, but we're not completely mixing it. Now we're going to get the parchment paper ready.
And Johanna is struggling.
So now that the parchment paper is all flat and laid out nice, it is time to put the marshmallows on.
This is okay. Yeah. Just a little bit.
So you're supposed to put it kind of like in the shape of a cylinder almost, but it's kind of impossible to do right off the bat, so we're just going to dump it on real quick.
Yeah, you're going to put it in the middle so you can roll it up into the cylinder. It's getting really gorgeous.
Alright, so now we're going to push it all to one side so that we can roll it up into the cylinder shape and put it in the fridge. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but like that's probably good. And now you're going to take the edge of the parchment paper and just slowly roll it up like so.
Now twist the edges closed.
Make sure you do it to both edges too. And it should end up looking kind of like a Tootsie Roll or something. That's kind of the shape it should be, right, Johanna?
Now you're going to put it in the freezer so it will freeze faster.
So after about 2 hours, you're going to take it out of the freezer and let it thaw for a couple minutes. So after it thaws for a couple minutes, you're just going to untwist the edges and unwrap it. It should still be pretty solid, so don't let it thaw all the way. And it's not going to be very easy, as you can tell. But the finished product shoot. That's not supposed to happen. The finished product should end up looking a little bit like this. And then after that, you can just cut it into chunks, which we will do right before it is
Thanks for watching. Now you know how to make stained glass windows.
We hope you liked our video.